Sports College Football. Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Broncos will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
The Broncos back home. When we get ready to take on the Air Force Falcons.
It's Herrera. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Air Force Falcons offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best.
That's
players.
stuffed.
Part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll try the run. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Rushes on him.
That's going to be a sack.
He gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, that's how I want to play. I want to
Continuing his production last week.
get them into the 3rd and longs.
This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And the punt team able to
Okay,
slam
not
him to the
recommended.
ground. So Boise State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be
The longtime bullies of the Mountain West. And second play. Ooh!
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness.
Yeah,
He can
we're
make
just going to
guys
ground and
miss.
pound.
This guy gets into the second level. Watch
Is
out.
that going to be the
He can hit a
strategy?
home run.
He's got 50 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. The Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Got it! And he was so close to scoring with that one, but he's shoved out of bounds at the 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Mack.
Touchdown!
Broncos! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. Halftime, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Bing.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more
Yeah.
productive.
We're doing a lot of
Play
blitzes.
shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Turning it on. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice game.
That's a nice looking run. I'll tell you, when it comes to the academies, I know the Air Force is known for being mighty in the skies, but on the football field, it's what they're able to do on the ground. Year in, year out, they are so dangerous toting the rock, whether it's the option, whether it's conventional, whether it's spread. These guys are dialed into what they want to do, and they wear defenses down.
Goes to the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Shit.
On his feet at the 45. And he scoots his way to the
Come
first
on,
down and
man.
then slides to avoid the hit. The Falcons are rolling down the field. The give to the tailback. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover,
Wow.
but tackle
That's-
backs in the open field.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Falcons have pushed it inside the 20. On the option. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, the defense came into this game ready for the quarterback option. Everyone played their assignment. They forced the quarterback to keep it. They rallied to him, made a tackle. Nice job early in this game.
Yeah, force them to
Playing
beat our
good assignment
corners.
football.
Ball comes out.
What a disastrous play.
And this looks like it's going to be a swooping to the 30, to the 20, to the 10.
He's at the touchdown Broncos. The defense putting points on the board.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep two hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Not the best, but a good, very good takeaway defense.
He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right.
Going
The
four
opponent,
wide.
they're firing on all cylinders
And
right
shit.
out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and.
Oh, he's got some space.
Good.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? Having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Fuck.
And some room to work.
And he's gone.
Grass down the middle.
Touchdown, Boise.
Away from the crowd.
I mean, touchdown, Air Force.
But after hearing you go on camera and
And
explain
to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
The AT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. South Alabama is trailing right now, But I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. They're trailing by just 2 to Arkansas State. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give to the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Broncos line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Mack. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Coverage team gets their job done, and they'll mark it down at the 38-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Big fullback's got it.
Nothing.
He stopped him in his track, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and they
Breaks into the open. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low.
Are you what?
Got enough for the 1st down. To running room. Touchdown Air Force. Once he got a step, it was all over.
It's a tie game.
the house.
Yeah, dude, if I'm a DC, I'm throwing my trophy. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this guy.
Oh, they block it. He picks it up. That's a live ball.
And he is gonna take it. This has been a weird ass game.
Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back to the house. And just like that, the 2 gives them the lead right back. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff. And that last score was a real
Yeah,
buzz.
this is a fucking weird ass game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Got enough for the 1st. At the 40, there he goes. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Broncos just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Right back to the well. Got room to work.
And he's gone.
He's loose. The tap. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Boise State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field.
I
Took a little while to settle into this game, but this offense has it going here in the second quarter.
don't know what to
Yeah,
call
a little
this.
bit of a feeling out process there early, but they seem to have found something. They're going back to the well. And they
Nope.
keep that up here on this drive, David.
Definitely, and they got the momentum going, and once you start getting the momentum going, it's crazy what I've seen college football. It's so hard to stop it. It takes over, and sometimes it leads to
Dude, keep
enormous
that foot
swings.
down.
The coach wants the officials to have another look
Oh,
at the
yeah.
monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
This guy really has been a bell cow for his offense in this game. They are force-feeding him the football, and he's delivered. Now, after that last run, he's right at 100 yards rushing.
And the defense gets home and makes a play.
And that's me a sack.
And that is why this defense is so good. They get after the quarterback and get him on the ground. That's their third on the day, and they're number one in the country in sacks, and they have been a problem for every offense they've faced.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And as he throws,
Oh my God.
right on the money. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Falcons
And we're in the wrong
look to keep
defense.
this drive
Shit.
humming. Now on the option. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
What?
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone.
Ball.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Falcons will come to the line to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. He's out of bounds and short. Just short of the line to gain, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll go to the ground. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Looking for a man. It's Mack. Buys a little extra time. Finds a tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle.
Okay, spin.
Pick up pretty good yardage. And the Broncos headed quickly to the line. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On fourth down, going to the air. He uncorks one deep. Makes it.
Caught.
Converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got it back on second and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And here they come to give it another shot on third and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half. Now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Gonna swing it on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense gonna stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Catch in the middle. It's Parker. Good, solid pickup.
Okay, hurry it up, hurry up.
They can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Broncos want to move quickly. Here's a quick throw.
Shit, that was not good.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup.
That was not smart.
On that play. He's in the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. And the Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Got it behind the line. It's Wagner. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Okay, we got looks like we got one shot.
For a man, it's Mack. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Now, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half.
Yeah,
Great
it's good.
execution by this offense.
And he knocks the extra point through the upright. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. To the air on first down. Heaves it deep. Makes the grab.
Just out of reach.
Just precision execution on that big play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. The Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, running back on the move.
Got it.
They make the stop.
Agreed. Second effort.
Yardage for a first down.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Looking downfield, it's Mack. Shoots it to the left.
And it's the running back.
His man, it's Parker. Turning on the jet. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. South Alabama is in front. They've answered the bill today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 8 over Arkansas State. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Look out, he's got room. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, if you're into football, one of the academies, you gotta. If you're gonna quarterback at the academies, you're gonna take some hits.
The 40. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Falcons.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and it shows you speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Takes the handoff. It's Parker.
Yeah, I think the play
He
of the
was
game is
fortunate
supposed to
not
be
to
Parker.
lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Might be changing the route. Off play action. Catch in the middle, it's Bates. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive.
That's picked!
What a play to set him up. Got room on the return.
And that is gonna be 6.
Touchdown, Air Force.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays.
Trying to get the 2. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the 2-point try. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Yeah, this is a weird ass game.
Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Well, this defense
And yeah, just no running game in this.
they're going to win this game, and you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Broncos come to the line with a press. Down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air, it's Mack. Quickly to the tight end. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Broncos have their offense in high gear. The give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. Gives it on the option.
And Riley
He's got away. They get him.
on a hook, the trailer Riley.
Step, let's mark it at the 13.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to lead the
Unhook
clock.
that
Best way to do
trailer.
that, run the football, and you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the wide receiver. The give from the gun. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback now breaking the field. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. A delay of game penalty is the last thing you want when you're in this part of the field. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder.
And he got it.
Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Quarterback keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Line getting set on second down. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play. It might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top.
Oh, fuck.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here.
Pass broken up.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with it.
I think at this point, yeah, now we can put in the backups.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll give it to the back.
Nothing.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interested to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
Broken up.
The incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it.
He's got it, 1st down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away.
Turning it on! He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that
1st
last
down,
play.
baby.
We'll take a break to check him out. Leaves it with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with a 1st down. And the Broncos are in the red zone. From the gun. Give on the inside. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business.
Damn.
1st down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws.
And a sack all the way back at the 5. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Right on target the 1st time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this.
They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4.
This offense is in no hurry, right? Control the clock is priority number 1. I'm going to run the football. I got the lead. I already got great field position, but I'm not interested in scoring right away. I got to make sure I watch that play clock tick down, maximize those seconds, and keep being physical with the run.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14.
Yeah, our game is up the middle. At this point,
they'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. The Broncos line it up with a first and goal. The officials stop the clock.
Yeah, that takes another 2-minute warning.
Is that much closer to victory. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now it's third and goal. They're going to run it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, and more points.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it...
Okay, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'm out. Bye.